A cada ano, o número de sobreviventes do Holocausto diminui. Por isso, muitas instituições foram criadas para atender às necessidades e ajudar. Uma delas é a Ner Yaakov, que foi fundada em Jerusalém pela alemã não-judia Inge Buhs. Ela conversou com a nossa repórter Priscila Celino e contou como essa instituição funciona. Acompanhe.
Olá! Hoje eu vou conversar com Inge Buhs. Ela é uma alemã não-judia que fundou a instituição Ner Yaakov, que ajuda e dá suporte aos sobreviventes que moram e vivem em Jerusalém. How are you?
I'm very well.
So, why and when did you start the work and also the institution?
Yes. The work started actually almost 25 years ago when I was a volunteer in Israel and I met the Holocaust survivor Bella Steiner. She had survived Auschwitz and we have become best friends, I would say almost till today, almost 25 years. And in everyday's life I saw how she still suffered. And maybe realizing that it was my German people who were guilty for this. I think through living with her I understood more and more how the Holocaust survivors still suffer, and that's how I started to look for ways what I could do. And what I could do is clean their houses, shop, bring them to doctors, and that's how the work started. And out of this volunteer work came a little institution which is called Ner Yaakov. It's a non-profit organization founded in Israel.
So what is the objective of this institution?
We know that we can never take the pain away. We cannot return anything, but we try in every way today to make life a little bit easier, but in every day's life and very practically. Sometimes that means listening, sometimes it means, for some it means financial support, for some it means volunteers who bring them to doctors, or if survivors are alone and they need chemotherapy, we will walk them through till they die. And we look for every survivor. Everybody has a different need, and we will try to meet this need as much as is in our ability.
And where are they from, all these survivors? Only from Jerusalem or for another country?
The home of the institution Ner Yaakov is in Jerusalem, but we have many survivors which we also visit, like in Ashdod, in Tel Aviv, and in other parts of the country. Survivors there are total different survivors. Some came from 1948, right after the war. They are typical Israelis. And then others who are immigrants, they are only there maybe 10 years now. We helped a few Holocaust survivors to immigrate to Israel and tried to help them to settle in Israel, or some of them, even two of them, stayed from the first day they came to Israel till today in our house, and there are nursing cases today and we take care of them.
And how do you feel working in this institution?
I love it. I feel this is what I am supposed to do in my life. It's not very easy. And there were different states I was in my life. At the beginning it was very difficult with questions of guilt and shame, because I know it was my people who have caused all of this suffering. Today it is because of the Holocaust survivors that I think it's okay to be German, but to do everything I can. And today it is a big blessing for me to know them. To really know the Holocaust survivors and live with them is really special, because they are special people and I can learn, and my life is really enriched to know them.
And do the government any help?
Maybe the government would help if we would apply. One thing, maybe we don't pay taxes for the house maybe, but we don't get money from the government because we don't really want that help. The idea was that the non-Jews, and mainly from Germany, but now also from other countries, will help Israel and the Holocaust survivors.
You have also a newspaper. What is the subject of this newspaper?
It's not really a newspaper, it's a newsletter. I call it a newsletter. It is actually just to inform our supporters what has happened within the last few months. If there's some news, if there's a new project we are doing. And in the last few years, the projects changed a little bit because also the age of the survivors changed and the need changed. So I informed them what we did in the last few months, and that's our newsletter.
And how people can help the institution? There is, I don't know, any website that
Yes,
people
we have
can
a
see
website.
everything?
Yes, it's the website is www.neryaakov.com, and it's in English and in German, and it will inform them. We always need volunteers who really, but they have to be really willing to do very simple jobs, and it's important to come and really be there for the people all the way. And that's what we really need, always volunteers who come to help the people.
And do you have a message to the survivors that live here in Brazil?
I don't know a lot of survivors in Brazil, but I know many Holocaust survivors in Israel, and I do know that they opened their homes for me as a German Christian. And I think if they are able today to receive me, or even this house of the Thalenbergs here, as sometimes almost as their own daughter, then I think we have hope for the future. We all know we cannot return it, but there are many today who really are very sorry for what happened, and they do what they can, mainly to stand up against anti-Semitism, stand up for Israel, and hopefully never to be passive again. And I wish that everybody would make Aliyah and not stay here, come home.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
E você, continue com o Shalom Brasil.